and welcome to It's Science. Today we are going to study calorie. What is a calorie? Because calorie is such a term what we encounter almost every day in our life, especially for food items. In every food packet, there is a government rule of specification of the calorie that I would get if I consume it. Now today we will be learning what is meant by calorie. By calorie, what is meant in terms of physics is how much amount of heat it can produce if I consume, for example, this food item which is just simple green coriander. In salads we often use it raw. Let me show you how much calorie, how much amount of heat it can produce. The amount of heat it produces after I ignite it is the amount of heat it will produce inside my stomach, because inside our stomach the food is burnt with the help of oxygen. It is an oxidation process. Just like this kind of leafy vegetables or any kind of fruits or vegetable, they contains a loads of water. That's why it is very hard for them to catch fire. But once they catch fire, the fire easily distinguished because they contain a very few amount of calorie. So they are very easy to digest also. This is our favorite food item, potato chips. Even he likes it. In a potato chips packet, it is specified that the amount of energy we get is 539 kilocalorie for 100 grams of these chips. That means if someone consumes 100 grams of these potato chips, then he or she will have 539 kilocalorie, and most of that calorie comes from the fat. When 1 gram of fat burns, it gives us 9 calorie, while as 1 gram of protein or carbohydrate gives us 9 calories of heat. Let me burn this. Now I am going to burn our most favorite potato chips. As you can see from close-up view that this has caught fire, which means this contains, if it burns inside our body, this will produce this much amount of heat. Now you can see from the burning that how much heat is now producing. This is the heat produced from only single piece of potato chips. So if we consume the whole packet, you could see that how much amount of calorie you would get. See, it's still burning. Just from one piece of the potato chips, how much heat we can get. I'm just burned like 3 or 4 pieces of chips. And you can see the end product. It's still burning. I have not used any kind of flammable material to ignite this. So more calorie in a food means more energy available to do work. For example, if we consume just half packet of potato chips, it needs 30 minutes of running to burn it out, if not more. Next comes the sweet treat. Every time we are celebrating, we give a treat with sweet. This is the powdered sugar. So that burning takes place readily. Now can you see how this has started the burning? This is how sugar is burned inside our body. With the presence of the oxygen, the burning occurs, and the same process goes on inside our body with the help of the oxygen. our body burns fuel. Now I have given sugar as the fuel. It's getting black because the water part is getting away from the sugar. From the motion of the flame, you can anticipate that there is a very high wind, but in spite of that, the sugar is still burning. This is the amount of calorie it has. If we don't burn these calories, it will going to store inside our body as fat. Just to give you a flavor that how much energy we could get from burning a 900 calorie hot fudge sundae, which is a very yummy thing, and we often take it as a dessert, but it is itself a meal, because this amount of calorie, this amount of energy I will get from that particular sundae. Suppose my mass is 60 kg. So from first law of thermodynamics, I have calculated that the height I should climb through stairs in order to burn this 900 calorie. Suppose I just work off this 900 calorie. Nothing is kept inside my body as fat, so I don't want to be fatter, and I am not burning more than 900 calories, suppose, so I am not getting leaner. So if I am not getting fatter or not getting leaner, I am just burning off this 900 calorie of the hot fudge sundae, then my internal energy should be equal to 0. So the amount of heat I am getting from sundae is equal to the amount of work done. And now this dq is equal to 900 calorie, which I am getting from this sundae. As I am climbing upwards, and when I climb an height of h, my gravitational potential energy will increase by an amount mgh, where m is my mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, and h is the height of the stairs I climb. So if I use this first law of thermodynamics, I need to do a calculation, a very simple algebra, which gives me this value of the height, and it turns out to be 6410 meter. That means if I want to burn out this 900 calorie of my dessert, then I need to climb 6.4 kilometers upwards through my stairs. This internal energy is related to our body is such that if this du, that is changes this in this internal energy, is positive, we will store that energy inside our body as fat, so we will become fatter. But this, if du is negative, in that case will become thinner. That means we will burn out the internal energy which was stored inside our body as fat is reduced. That's why when we do exercise, this du becomes negative, and that helps us cutting off our fat tissues. So this is the physics of our physiology. Thanks for your time.